Hey guys, welcome to ICPE Garage. Sorry this is a day late. I kind of forgot yesterday, but today is going to be some good and bad problems that we've ran into with the 100R. It runs good and it drives great, but there's a couple small issues we've got to obtain with it or get going. I can drive it, it's just very sketchy and I hate what's done to it. I'll explain to you here in a second. But so here we got her all strapped up. I went on a little ride in her because it's fun, but we're running into the issue. Yes, it doesn't have a clutch cable at all or a lever, but I tried engaging this and it's acting like it's not even in there basically. So we might have to take this crankcase off and rebuild the clutch and then get a handle for it and stuff. But yeah, I have cleaned up the front rim. Still working on the back though. Haven't started on it. But this has just been a project in the works. Seen it. We've tried rebuilding the carb and we just slapped the one that we got off of eBay on it and it ran just fine. Something interesting about these little bikes, this one specifically, I went to go fill it up at a gas station and it only took about $2.50 to fill. So I mean, and I've only used half a tank for about 3 or 4 weeks of riding it, so it's pretty good, especially since I rode around. But noticeable things, it's missing this. There's a plastic piece right here that's supposed to protect your leg from burning on this, and yes, you will burn your leg on that if you do not have that. Trust me, been there many times. But it's just like this piece. Another noticeable problem with it is it has no front brakes because the front brakes are missing as well, because that whole handlebar system wasn't on there before, but I've been piecing it together with eBay parts and I got it to go. I got the throttle system and all that, and this handle we got off of a cheap Japanese throttle handle, and I just ripped the handle off of it so I could use it. And I found an OEM that carburetor came with an OEM throttle system, but it was missing this grip, so we installed that as well. Doesn't have a kill switch, you kill it with choke, but that's fine. I'm used to it. A lot of the other machines are like that as well. We'll be looking into getting a clutch lever and all that stuff in the process. It's a neat little bike though. It runs good. I mean, I don't know if it'll start first kick because I just have the fuel shut off, but oh, it did. Sorry, I'm kickstarting this with flip-flops. See, it runs good, idles good. Nice running machine. And I mean, everything's good and operational. I checked this. Runs good. Runs really good, but yeah, the front brakes work. I just need a handle and a cable. Same with the clutch lever and all that mechanism in it. But yeah, been riding around quite a bit. Something cool, I don't know if you guys know, but I got a matching sticker too. But I kind of have a lot of matching stuff to this dirt bike after I got it, because I like the red, white, and blue. I really do. I mean, that's just a classic Honda sticker that you see on a lot of them, but I love the red, white, and blue. So I got myself, I actually got that for Christmas, and my mom asked me what color I wanted, and I'm like, red, white, and blue. matches that dirt bike almost exactly. So I've got a helmet, I've got this, my truck kind of represents it, so nice little setup. This is one of my, if I get that clutch fixed, this is going to be probably the one I mostly ride, because I know it's small, especially for a big dude like me, but you know, I've never had something run this good, and this is actually like my first actual, I mean, I know my motorcycles kickstart, but this is my first actual like kickstart bike ever. And that tube replacement I got put together works good. Another bad thing about this is it needs to have probably a link taken out, because as you can see, this is pulled almost all the way back, and it needs new tires really bad. But like I said, it's work in the process. It runs good. I drive it not really on dirt because of these tires, because they are not safe at all. I've almost wrecked it like 4 times on the gravel, but it's a good running machine. I will have to give it props. It did hold up to the Honda name of just digging out of a barn and fixing it with little no money. This was literally like a $60 project at most. I don't even remember what all I got for it, but yeah, like I said, runs good, just needs some clutch work. As you can see, yeah, it's in the back of my pickup because I was freaking ready to go riding. I rode it a couple days ago, and it flies for as heavy as I am. We actually had you even had 2 people on this, and it was flying pretty good. The 100R is a really nice bike, really nice starter bike, considering I've never really ridden a dirt bike before. Really nice starter bike for me to start on. I would highly suggest this, no doubt about it. Like I said, I'm like 6'3", 6'4". I haven't measured myself in a while, but last time I checked, I was 6'3". And yes, I'm a very tall dude for a really small bike, but at the same time, I actually feel really comfortable riding this for being 6'3", you know. It's nice to have as a starter bike, because I didn't want nothing too big and flashy for my first bike, because I never really thought about getting one. Me and Seth got them, so I love it. And this is actually, like I said, one of my favorite machines I got, especially since it's clutch. It's an R, so it's got some nice upgrades to it, and it runs good. So I give this one an A+. I've also heard online that this is a very, very reliable bike. It had no issues. People have had little to no issues with it, and I agree with them, because, you know, I've been driving this thing without a clutch, guys, for a long time. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months with no clutch, just driving it. Very hard on the transmission, I know, but don't really have the finances to replace the clutch right away, so I'm riding it as it is. Like I always say, Hondas are freaking tanks. Can't destroy them. If you can, then you have to be freaking nuts, because I'm Seth and it's 200X, but they run forever. I mean, Seth's predicament with 200X is a very rare thing happening to him, but I also have to give that machine props, because it is a very, very old machine. So that's the news on this, and furthermore updates on what we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure Seth got all of his parts in for the 200X, so that might be here pretty soon, that we'll have a video on that. But I just hope that you guys enjoyed this short video, and I just apologize we haven't really done any videos of working on stuff, I guess you should say, because I know you guys enjoy those. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a blessed day.